Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
No problem. Yes, your name is Sultan?
Yes, I'm Sultan and I'm from Pakistan, but I live in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought Sultan was the king.
Yes, its meaning
Same
is king,
same word, yeah.
right?
Okay. King Khan.
King Khan, yes,
That sounds good in English. Very good.
right. And what about you? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Des,
Uh-huh.
and I live in England.
Ah, okay. Which part of England are you from?
I live in a small town
Uh-huh.
which is called Grimsby.
Grimsby,
Yes. And it's about 200. Do you use miles or kilometers?
kilometers.
Well, it's about 300 kilometers
Mhm.
northeast of London. Do you teach to children?
Yes, I teach children. I teach fourth graders.
Uh-huh. And are they well behaved in Saudi?
Mostly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because in England the school children are notorious for.
Yes, I think everywhere it's the same situation.
Yes.
So I can see your background and your lighting and everything.
Uh-huh.
It seems cool.
It's okay.
So yeah.
What's your
So
favorite color?
my favorite color is it's difficult,
It's
like
difficult.
black, white,
Oh, you like white?
or dark brown. So you can change the colors as well.
Yeah,
Wow,
a few colors. But,
wonderful. So
it's
it. Mhm.
experimental.
Ah, so is that exclusively for Cambly for online teaching?
Well, I like to think that there will be more to my life than Cambly.
Mm-hmm. Mm, right.
So I,
So,
I'm working towards other things.
ah, I thought you are maybe a YouTuber or something. So that's why you have this background.
Well, I do have a YouTube channel, but and I've put a few videos on there from when I've been traveling,
Mm-hmm.
and they're
Ah,
just like short compilations, and they're not professional in any way. They're very amateur.
I see. So, would you like to tell me how many subscribers do you have?
About nine, I think.
Oh, I see. So
Uh,
it's just the
I've,
start.
I've had the channel for maybe 8 years, maybe ten
Hmm.
years, but I'm not active.
Regular.
You know, I
Ah,
I've had a long period of time where I've not been productive.
right, right. Okay.
Uh,
So, so what do you do for a living apart from teaching on online?
I'm quite old now, so I
Hmm.
have a small pension,
Okay.
and I do just we would say bits and bobs, so like small jobs for people here and there.
Okay. Right, right. What did you used to do?
Well, when I was in my 20s, I was a computer programmer.
Hmm.
Well, 20s, 30s, and that was in the 1980s and the 1990s. So after that, I became a scuba diving instructor
Hmm.
for a
Interesting.
while, and yeah, I trained in England in Cornwall,
Hmm.
but I went to practice in Thailand and Indonesia.
Wow, wonderful. How many countries have you been to?
Not so many, but
Hmm.
more than usual for people.
Mm.
I've been to Ecuador and to Cuba, to
Right.
Mexico. North America,
Uh-huh.
Spain, France,
Wow,
Turkey, of course.
great. Have you visited Pakistan or India?
No, no, I haven't. But I have a good friend
Mm-hmm.
who spends a lot of time in India. He rents a house in the Himalayas
Uh-huh.
somewhere.
Right.
It's called Manali, I think,
Manali. Okay.
the region in India.
Great.
But
Great.
so I hear a lot of stories,
I see.
and there are many people from India who live in England
Mm-hmm.
as well. Of course, I know some Sikhs from the Punjab,
Oh,
and
great.
I actually was working last Christmas. I was working for them in
Mm-hmm.
a newsagent shop.
I see. Okay, that's pretty cool. So,
And we have
uh-huh.
three shops close by. A fish and chip shop, which is
Mm,
run by Gujarati people,
Gujarati, okay.
and there's some other people as well. I forget what they are. In the third shop. So in my neighbourhood,
Mm-hmm.
we've got a lot of Indian people here.
Wow. So you have got, I think, a very diverse neighborhood.
Well, not so much with
Mm-hmm.
the general population,
Mm-hmm.
but many of the small businesses, retail,
Mm.
have been taken over by Indian people. So
Okay.
for one reason or another, they work very hard, very long hours,
Great.
and
Great.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's good. It's interesting.
Right. You were born and raised in England?
Yes,
Ah,
yeah.
right.
Not far from where I live now. I was born in a city
Mm-hmm.
which is called Hull. And
Whole.
Hull, Hull, like
Ah,
a boat
uh,
hull.
right.
It's actually the full name is Kingston upon Hull. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a river Hull.
Right.
So they've named the city after that.
Mm.
And it's quite a big city. There's a very big river mouth where I
Mm.
live. And
Right.
I'm in Grimsby on the south bank of the river mouth,
Mm.
and Hull is on the north bank of the
I
same
see.
river mouth. And, there's a very long bridge.
Right, right. And how long have you been on Cambly?
Well, I started working about 2 years ago for Cambly, and I worked quite intensely for a
Mm-hmm.
while. But the money is very, very poor.
Right. So you live all alone?
Yeah, yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah. I'm a
Right.
single man on my own
Mhm.
and very happy.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm free.
Great, great, great.
I do what I want when I want, and nobody gets upset.
Yes, there are some advantages and disadvantages too
Yeah,
to be alone.
absolutely. I mean, when you're younger, you have a need to be with somebody, but
Right.
when you're older, it's not necessarily so much
Mm.
because we don't desire our partners anymore.
Right, right. We can't do anything for it.